You know you should be creating content in order to attract your target audience, but do you have an effective content marketing strategy? Well, if not, stay tuned and I'll teach you exactly what you need to do. If you're new to my channel, my name is Rhonda M. Jordan, and I teach women how to monetize the knowledge and skills that they have in order to build successful and profitable online businesses. Now, a big part of that relies on a great content marketing strategy. So today, I'm going to be teaching you my simple but effective content marketing strategy. The great thing is it's easy to understand and simple to implement. Let's get right into it. I think it's important that we start off with a definition of content marketing. That way we can make sure we're on the same page. Content marketing is marketing focused on creating and distributing valuable, relevant, and consistent content to attract and retain a clearly defined audience. You're creating content for the purpose of attracting an audience and educating them. This is really important because you're not just out here creating content all willy-nilly. You want to have specific purposes for the content that you create. If you're brand new, it is very important that you focus in on creating content that people within your target audience are going to find relevant and, most importantly, valuable. The next thing that I think it's important is you understand as you're putting together your content marketing strategy, you really have to hone in on a few things. The first thing you need to get clear on is what is your niche? And this is something that I think a lot of people struggle with, and you really don't want to do that. You want to really focus in on things that are, number one, of interest to you, something that you can see yourself creating content around, and it's important that you understand that niching down within an area of interest is going to give you the best possible chance of attracting a very engaged audience. Now, I'm going to give you just a quick overview of a niche and the difference between that and an area of interest so you'll understand. Now, think of fitness, for example. Maybe you're really interested in working out and you say, my niche is fitness. Well, it really isn't. Now, fitness is going to be your area of interest. A niche is something within that area of interest that allows you to get to a clearly defined audience. Let me give you an example. A niche within fitness might be something like working with women over the age of 50 who are interested in getting fit, but they want to do low impact exercises. Now that is a niche, women over 50 interested in low impact exercises. So it is important that you get very clear on your niche. Now I have an entire video that I've put together on this, so I don't want to go too deep into how to define your niche, but you can check out that video here and it's going to walk you through exactly what you need to do to clearly define your niche. The second thing that you want to do as you're developing your content marketing strategy is you want to get clear on who your ICA is. Now, what's an ICA? It's your ideal customer avatar. It is a specific individual that you're creating content for within your niche market. Now, avatar is the appropriate word to focus in on. This is not a real person, but it is kind of a makeup of individuals that fall within that group. Understand, you need to be very clear on this because all of your content needs to be focused in on your ideal customer. In order to help you with that, I also have put together a video on how to clearly define your ideal customer avatar. So you can also check that out here. We're going to move further along into this content marketing strategy, and I want to give you kind of an overview of what to expect throughout this video. We're going to go through some examples, and we're going to help you develop a strategy. So by the end of this, you'll be able to sit down, put your pen and paper together, or if you're really into the digital side, do it on your laptop or your cell phone, and put together a strategy for content marketing that you can immediately implement. The next part of your content marketing strategy is all about deciding on your content pillars. Now, if you're not familiar with content pillars are topics you will consistently discuss and create content on for your target audience. I would recommend that you focus in on between 3 and 5 content pillars. I want to give you an example of 5 content pillars that might be used by an individual who is building an online business. So as you can see in this illustration, it lays out 5 different content pillars. Those 5 content pillars include content creation, email marketing, mindset training, digital products, and affiliate marketing. You need to decide what your 5 content pillars are going to be based upon the niche that you choose and your ideal customer. Keep in mind that it's all about being able to create consistent content that your audience is going to find valuable. So think about the topics that they need information on and that you are qualified to teach on. And that's how you're going to decide on your content pillars. Now keep in mind, you want to stay as consistent as possible. However, if you ever need to change a content pillar, just know that it's okay to do so, and it's also okay to add on additional content pillars. If you're finding this information valuable, hit the like button. Also, don't forget to subscribe and turn on the bell notifications so that you'll get notified every time I create a brand new video. I'd also like for you to leave me a comment and let me know what your 5 content pillars are. Moving into the next phase of creating a great content marketing strategy is all about making sure that you create content that is highly effective. We don't want to be out here just creating content and it's not performing, it's not resonating with our target audiences. So what I want to do in this segment of the video is share with you 5 types of content that are highly effective at grabbing attention and really resonating with your target audience. I'm going to walk you through each type of content, and I'll also be showing you examples. So let's talk about the very first type of content that is highly effective, and that would be educational content. With educational content, you are teaching a concept, a skill, or a strategy in most cases. I want to now share with you some educational content that I have personally created and shared on my own social media pages. So here is an example of me teaching them of the benefits of creating a digital product or course. And you'll see I just outline those benefits and then I just have my branding on it. In this next example, I share with my audience 6 common misconceptions about content marketing. In this next example, I give my audience 4 tips about your brand. So as you can see, these 3 unique pieces of content are all about educating my audience. So the goal of educational type content is to provide valuable information to your audience, and providing this type of content also positions you as an authority in this niche. The second type of highly effective content is empowering content. Empowering content gives your audience power, authority, or permission to do something. Now, they really don't need your permission, but sometimes they kind of need that push. And so empowering content is definitely something you want to be sharing with your audience. Here's some examples of empowerment type of content that I have created and also shared with my audience. So in this first one, I talk about goals. And I essentially am saying to them, if your goals don't scare you, they're just not big enough. So that is empowering my audience to set big goals and then go after them. In this next one, I say, stop looking for permission to pursue your dreams. They are your dreams and you don't need a cosigner to chase them. That's a quote by Eric Thomas, and it just speaks to me. And every now and then, your audience is going to need to hear things like this. And in this third one, I just simply say, remember, you are magical. So you can see that empowering content, it's really to speak to that individual that feels as though maybe they are not quite ready to start, or maybe they're dealing with some imposter syndrome. So this is great content to share, and it does very well. The third type of content that's very effective is encouragement content. It's designed to give your audience confidence, support, or hope. So let me show you some examples of this type of content. In this one, it simply states, operate as if everything in life is rigged in your favor. This one simply says, the struggle is part of the journey. Everyone goes through it. Keep going and don't give up. And in this one, it says, they watched your setback. Now tell them to stay tuned for your comeback. Now it's important that you share encouragement type of content periodically, because your audience is going to go through their share of struggles as they're building their businesses or learning skills or whatever it is. So you want to be that one that kind of pats them on the back and says, don't worry about it. We all go through it. You can get through this. You can do it. Let's go. The fourth type of content that's highly effective is engaging content. This is all designed to have your audience take action. So these are, some of those fun posts that you sometimes see on Facebook or Instagram. So I want to give you some examples of engagement type content. So this first one is, what is your girl boss name? It's designed to have your audience take a look at the information on screen, and based upon what the criteria is, they are to come up with their girl boss name and then put it into the comments. So engagement type content is designed to get your audience to do something. And these kind of fun things people love. And so I would definitely say try some of these out. The most important thing to do though is to keep this stuff pretty simple. If people have to do too much, they won't participate. And understand something, engagement type content is going to throw a lot of comments under your post on social media. And the more engagement a post gets, the more likely Facebook and Instagram are to show it. Here's another similar type post. And in this one, it's called, what's your superhero name? Same type concept as what we just saw. And so these kinds of things are designed, again, to kind of get people in a lighter mood and to take that action. And then another example of engagement type content is something like this, where it's which one would you choose? And what happens is people look at 4 options and then they select the one that they're most interested in having. So then they put that number into the comments. Now the good thing about this, on all of these engagement type posts, you want to respond to each and every single comment, because again, it's also helping you to build that relationship with your audience. And the fifth type of effective content is going to be entertainment type content. And what this is all designed to do is to make your audience laugh. See, we can't be business all the time. We've got to have some fun. So let me show you some examples of entertainment type content. So this one says, time to be a hero and rescue some wine that's been trapped in a bottle. This one says, if a cookie falls on the floor and you pick it up, that's a squat, right? And finally, this one, if you see me talking to myself, just move along. I'm self-employed and we're having a staff meeting. So as you can see, these are a wide variety of different types of posts that you can share on social media. The other thing that I want to share with you is a bonus tip, and that's sharing content about you. It's important that you share some content about yourself, and you can decide how much you want to share, but that content that you share might include maybe your hobbies, or sharing things about your pets, or maybe you want to share your family with them, or a trip that you've taken. People have to really get to know you. And so you can't just be all business to them. It's important that you share this aspect of yourself outside of business, because it definitely helps to build the know, like, and trust factor. We've covered a lot of ground in this video and we're still not done. In this section now, what I want to do is to take you through how to create an actual content marketing strategy. Now, it's important that you know that you want to incorporate all of the different types of content that we've talked about, the 5 different types of content that are highly effective. You also want to incorporate your content pillars. Additionally, you also want to make sure that you share some things about yourself. Now, how do we pull all of this together? Well, one of the ways that I suggest you do it is by really laying out a content planning matrix. And I want to share that with you now. What a content planning matrix is designed to do is to really help you make sure that you're incorporating all of these different types of content. And I give you some examples of things that you can cover to help you create content that's going to be on brand, valuable for your audience, and that's going to help you build that connection. So let me give you an example of a content matrix. This is one that I put together and I use it quite often. Now, in this content matrix, you'll notice that what I've done is I've put the topics down the side, and then I have the different content pillars running across the top. Now, the way that this works is pretty simple. Let's say that you are planning your content out for the next week. Hopefully, you're planning your content out for the next month. But you'll go to this matrix and you'll look at it. And let's say, for example, you look at the very first topic, which is how to. Well, if you look at that, what you're able to do is do a how-to topic on content creation, email marketing, mindset training, digital products, affiliate marketing. Now remember, these were the content pillars that I showed you in the previous example. Of course, you're going to substitute your content pillars for the ones that appear here. So if you'll notice, you can have a lot of different topics that you can come up with to create content around just simply by using this matrix and your content pillars. So the next part of your marketing strategy is then to make sure that you're delivering your content in a variety of different ways. So you want to incorporate not only the posts that I showed you earlier, but I would also encourage you to add some live video. Or you can do recorded video if you're more comfortable with that. In other words, you want people, as they're scrolling through your feed, to be able to see a variety of content, not just posts. Another thing that you can incorporate into your content marketing strategy might be theme days. So for example, on your social media pages, you might have Tip Tuesday or Live Video Wednesday, or Freebie Friday, or Share Your Business With Me Thursday, or Mindset Monday. So these can all be items that you can incorporate into your content marketing strategy. It's really important that you think about your content going out a month or two, because the last thing that you want to do is to be thinking about what you're going to post for today on today. You really want to have that worked out in advance, because what I find is, and I'm guilty of it as well, if I do not have my content laid out for the week and I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to post today, then it's very possible that nothing is going to get posted for that day, and that's never going to be good. You want to make sure that you have a strategy in place that's going to allow you to post content consistently, and that what you're posting is going to be valuable to your audience and help you to build your authority, grow your audience, grow your email list, and ultimately be at a point where you are really seen as the go-to person in your specific niche. In this video, we've talked a lot about content that you can create for your social media platforms, but there's another very effective type of content that you can create, and that would be lead magnets. Now, the great thing about lead magnets is they're going to help you grow your email list. And remember, you own your email list. You don't own social media platforms. So I want you to check out this video next, which is titled How to Create Your First Lead Magnet. Thanks for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.